then the Radiyah, that return unto your Lord content, in which Allah loves that servant and that servant immensely in love with Allah, and it becomes an immense love affair that begins to open.
As the secure self ascends to its Lord, the lights of the heart increase and fill the entire body, transforming the sensual desires of the ego to the desire for what the Prophet ﷺ brought in the Qur'an.
So love of Sayyidina Muhammad and this ishq and muhabbat of Allah, a treasure wanting to be known. Alhamdulillah, Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah is an immense love and immense depth of the reality into the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad start to opening. Because when you said before, you're loving Allah and Allah is reflecting to you that I want you to find me, and I reflect my reality into the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad. And then they begin to move towards the love of Prophet's noor and light, inshaAllah, the arwah wa noor Muhammadi.
Now hardship and ease are the same to it, as are harm and benefit.
So life and up and down no more. Bipolar states have to stop. Means bipolar state is that ecstatically happy when things are good and extremely sad when things are bad, right? Too much fluctuation in the character, no. When the reliance is upon Allah, the firmness of the heart and the depth of emotions to understand it is like a flat line. You're not excessively happy about anything and you're not overly sad about anything. You're flat line because you're content that everything is in Allah's hands. Today we'll be happy, tomorrow we'll be sad, tomorrow's sad, tomorrow we'll be happy. Doesn't really matter, it's all going to be the same. Then Nafs Al-Mardiya, the gratified nafs.
This station is the last of the stations of faith, and through it the self enters ihsan, the most beautiful station of excellence. At this stage the self is not only content with its Lord but also gratified by Him. The perfect man who has attained the level of deserving Allah's pleasure has lost all his physical animal characteristics, from wholesomeness to a heart that is in total awe of Allah. At this stage the light of the heart is complete. The people of this station are also gifted with unveiling and miracles that enable them to call people to the love of Allah. He is compassionate, generous, giving, never asking, serving with all he has to bring others to the light of the soul and to protect them from the dangers of their nafs and the darkness of their worldliness. All this he does for the sake of Allah and in His name.
Tariqah comes to teach us that if you're trying to reach towards level 3 and up, Mlhama and up, it requires a khidmat. The only way to this treasure through the nation of Sayyidina Muhammad is a life of khidmat. Because that's the example of the shaykh that he learned from his shaykh and shaykh and shaykh and shaykh. Live a life of service. Live a life of service in which you don't ask, and don't ask to be paid for your service, that I want this, I want that. No, I just want to serve. If people give, alhamdulillah, and if they don't, alhamdulillah, Allah sent from many ways. So it's a life of service to receive that treasure, and that treasure, shaitan is after the treasure of the heart. Be vigilant with our heart, be vigilant with the treasure that Allah has set aside within insan, and their whole life was a khidmat, and that khidmat opened every rahmah of their life. Because that was the good character that we started the whole talk with. The Prophet is describing these maqams are only good character to dress us and bless us bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa bi sirri Surat al-Fatiha.
Insan al-Kamil by author and spiritual guide Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi describes that in order to be known, the Divine created a sublime treasure for all of creation, the glorious light and soul of the Insan al-Kamil, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Vast universes, including every particle in existence, came into manifestation through this all-encompassing ocean of perfection. Order on Amazon.com.